Yo, before we start this video, guys, I'm doing a giveaway. If we get this video to 2,000 likes, I'm going to be giving 500 Robux to somebody in the comments. All you guys have to do to enter the giveaway is like, subscribe, and then comment down your username so I know who to send the Robux to. All right, let's hop right in the video, guys. Now, we're going to be figuring out what the best units are for air units. Now, air units are super annoying. They only show up in the last two maps right now, but they'll show up in story mode and infinite. And most units can't hit them, guys. All right, so almost all of the units in the game can't be hit, can't hit them. So you have to make sure you have at least one air unit on your team. Otherwise, you're gonna be getting insta clap. So let's go hop on in the tier list, boys. Now, one more thing to note, guys, is this: all units on this list will be evolved. Okay, so we're not like ranking evolved versus unevolved. All of them will be evolved. So if your unit is not hitting airs and it's on this list, it's because you didn't evolve it. All right, let's hop on the tier list, boys. So we got S tier through F tier. All right, and I'm going to be explaining the pros and cons of each unit. So before you guys comment down below, make sure you guys watch the entire video. All right, here we go, guys. All right, starting off, we have Kokuin from JoJo Part 2. I'm sorry, but his stats are very low. So if you're anything but a new player, I recommend you get something else. Next up, we got Barium. Barium is one of the best units in the game. All right, for hitting those air units. I'm going to show you guys exactly why. It's because of this DPS, all right, which is freaking insane. All right, we'll zoom on in there. 1800. Actually, guys, that is one of the best DPSs in the game, okay? The best DPS right now is Irwin and Levi. But, yeah, let's just say Barium is right up there, putting him in the S tier. All right, here we go, guys. So let's go rank that bad boy right now. All right, we're putting him in the S tier. Also, he has a slightly bigger cone than Irwin. All right, next up we have Stark. Now you may be like, Aloe, Stark doesn't hit the air units. Well, guess what? Stark spawns in these wolves that hits air units. All right, and that's actually pretty good. It's good enough to put him in the B tier. So let's just say, and remember, you have to evolve Stark though, otherwise it won't count. Same thing for Barium. Barium becomes a hybrid on evolve. All right, next up we got Irwin. Irwin has insanely high DPS, which I just showed you. So if you guys are looking for a slapping air unit, you want to go with these two. They're gonna be your best bets. Next up we got a Kainu. Now Kainu has decent air DPS, but unfortunately his SPA, etc. He also has good range. But unfortunately, his DPS is so low, I don't really recommend using him. He's also an older unit. And let's just say they have been doing the older units dirty. All right, next up, we have Aaron. Now, technically speaking, Aaron should probably be in the S tier. But we're going to drop in the A tier only because right now, there isn't really a good money unit in the game. So he's very, very hard to afford. If he was easier to afford, I definitely would move him up. Basically, he's like Irwin, but on steroids. It's freaking insane how much he can do. Actually, his DPS is freaking like 8,000 or something. It's insane. Like, let's just say, like, if you get this unit, man, it's insane. Next up, we have Armin. I'm pretty sure he does hit air units with his ability, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're gonna drop him in the C tier. He doesn't have an evolution yet, so I don't really recommend getting him. But if he does get an evolution that kind of balances him, he definitely could move up on this list. But as it stands right now, please don't summon him. He's a waste of gems. Next up, we got Levi. Now, Levi is A tier. He's actually the highest DPS unit in the game, not counting Aaron. So I highly recommend using this guy. But unfortunately, his range is so low that I'm actually dropping him below Irwin. Irwin has like double the range. It's pretty insane. All right, next up, we have Irwin. Now, I'm dropping Irwin in the B tier. He's going to be, actually, I probably should drop him in the C tier. The reason being, he's actually really good for, like, starter players. But technically speaking, Coyote Stark is doing more with his wolves than Irwin can do. But Irwin also has a buff, which is nice. So Irwin will be higher on a normal tier list than C tier. But because we're only factoring how much damage they do to air units, we're putting him in the C tier. But he's like the best C tier unit. All right, next up, we have a lot of other units that we're going to be dropping in the C tier. These units are decent, but I don't really recommend them. So first up, we got Aaron. Aaron is like a worse version of Irwin, like a lot worse. Honestly, I might even move him in the D tier. I just don't actually, but he has like this really weird ability. All right, it's really weird. So but he also has an evolution as well, so I kind of feel it's weird. All right, next up we got Zeke. I think Zeke is better. Zeke is like a high range, high SPA unit, but he's actually not bad. Next up we have Kizaru. Kizaru, you can really spam them. I think you put like 5 down or something, but he's pretty good. They're pretty much the same. All right, next up we have Frieza. I think Frieza is going to be getting an evolution soon. Right now Frieza is pretty dog water. Can't really recommend him. Same thing with Genos. These units aren't in order. Not in order. The other units are in order though. Yeah, the other units are in order, but only the D tier and F tier are not in order. Because if you're down this bad, guys, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. All right, next up we have Krillin, guys. Krillin is a god tier unit. If you guys know, then you know. Like, come on, guys. If you don't have Krillin, I really don't understand. Like, you're not getting on the leaderboards, boys. You really need to get Krillin, man. Oh my gosh. Next up we have Yuraka in the F tier. Please don't get this one. Usopp, man. Usopp, bro, they need to give him a evolution. They're kind of doing him dirty right now. I ain't gonna cap. All right, next up we have Ace. Ace is actually pretty cracked out. I like him a lot. He does have that burn, which pretty much makes him better than all the C tier units. He basically does like as much damage as the other legends, but he also has burn. He's probably like one of the weaker secrets in the game, but overall it's hard not to recommend him. But you can't really get him anymore, so I don't know what to say. He's like can I really rank him anymore because he's impossible to get? But if you have him and you got him for like one of the first updates, good for you. All right, next up we have Lulu. I don't think Lulu is technically S tier. He's S tier for sure, guys, in a normal leaderboard, but we're only ranking them based on air damage, and I feel like he's probably right around there for air damage. He's good, but not insane. Itachi is actually really good. He's a lot like Ace, but I just think Ace is slightly better. So here we go, guys. Here is my tier list. Let me know down below, guys, what you thought of my tier list. And just some recommendations on like what units you should get. Actually, I'll do that right now. The units you should get are these guys right here. Like, definitely get Barium. I'd probably try to evolve Barium first. Also, there's also another thing I want to note. Right now, there is a rumor that Gon, like the evolved version of Gon, he can hit airs. All right, so we're not really 100% sure how true this is, but there's kind of like a rumor going around. So let me know, guys, in the comments if you've tested this, if Gon can hit the air units. I would really appreciate that. Now, also, guys, let me know if I missed any units. There's a ton of units in the game, and I wouldn't be surprised if I missed one. And remember, guys, if you guys want the free Robux, all you guys have to do is drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, and comment down your Roblox username. And yeah, guys, please use my star code as well. Star code BLAM when buying Robux or Premium. Really helps out the channel. And let me know down below, guys, if you want me to do like some anime adventure streams. I haven't really been doing a whole lot, but I'd be happy to do one, especially since All-Star is kind of down bad. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the tier list, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.